From Amateur Radio Newsline Report number 2013, these are the Ham Nation headlines for Wednesday, June 1st, 2016. The big news of the week is, of course, another year of the Dayton Hamvention. Our man on the scene, Stephen Kinford, N8WB, roamed the hallowed halls of Harrah with microphone in hand. Of course, there's way too much to bring you here in the headlines, so please check out the full report in this week's Amateur Radio Newsline. There's a new kind of radio patch you won't find in any catalog. Amateur Radio Newsline's Neil Rapp, WB9 VPG.
Patches are nothing new to seasoned hams, but there's a new kind of patch in the works that breaks entirely new ground for Girl Scouts. That's right, Girl Scouts. In an announcement at the Instructors Forum at the Dayton Hamvention on Friday, May 20th, Maria Lisandru, KD9BUS, described the new patch in progress, a joint effort between the ARRL and two Girl Scout troops. It's called the Radio and Wireless Technology Patch, and the program behind it includes a curriculum for Girl Scouts at all levels. Local clubs are encouraged to work with Girl Scouts and help them along. No, the patch is not a copy of the Boy Scout Merit Badge, but it has merit in other ways. It offers similar experiences and goals and kindles an interest in science, technology, engineering, and math subjects, and hopefully later careers. The patch has been a long time coming and only recently met final approval. Deborah Johnson, K1DMJ, is the contact person for this patch at the League. You can find the information on the ARRL website or email djohnson@arrl.org. Reporting for Amateur Radio Newsline, I'm Neil Rapp, WB9 VPG in Bloomington, Indiana.
In Britain, a radio relic from the Second World War has not just come out of the shadows, but it's got special protections. Here's Amateur Radio Newsline's Jeremy Boot, G4NJH.
Whilst most radio operators are proud of the rigs and other equipment displayed proudly in their shacks, there's one wireless station just outside Norwich in the UK that from the very start operated in obscurity, its access hidden behind a fake bookcase. The station also had to have a nearby escape tunnel. Clearly this was not a typical radio shack, nor was it meant to be shared or even discovered, at least not during World War II. Keeping it hidden was the whole point when it was set up for operation in 1940 by Winston Churchill. Civilian volunteers were dispatched there to transmit and receive messages for the army, trading information to help ward off an invasion from Germany. The station, which finally came to public light in 2012, was recently granted heritage protection by Historic England, a public organisation that helps preserve the nation's historic buildings and other important entities. This station, one of many set up by Churchill to monitor potential invasion, is known as the Pinebank Station. Located at Thorpe St Andrews near Norwich, it's now among 3 underground wireless stations similarly protected, the others being Hare Warren Control Station in Wiltshire and a Second World War Zero station at Heffelaw in Northumberland. But perhaps best of all, the station with its good works is now not only treasured, but needn't be a secret treasure anymore. For Amateur Radio Newsline, I'm Jeremy Boot, G4NJH in Nottingham in the UK.
And finally, another reminder that the nominating period for the Bill Pasternak Young Ham of the Year Award is drawing to a close very soon. You have 4 more weeks to nominate a deserving young radio amateur. Nominations close at midnight, June 30th. More info and the nominating form can be found on the Newsline website under the YHOTY tab. And that's all from the Amateur Radio Newsline, your independent source for amateur radio news for over 38 years and counting at www.arnewsline.org. With Neil Rapp, WB9 VPG, Jeremy Boot, G4NJH, Karen Eve Murray, KD2GUT at the news desk in New York, and our news team worldwide, I'm Don Wellbanks, AE5DW. 73. We'll see you next time here on Ham Nation.